Hey, welcome to the Salem Music Scene. I'm Pelka.
I'm Dave.
And today we've got Captain Wails and the Harpoons. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, good. Fantastic.
Good. Well, let us know who you are, what you do in the band.
I'm Rusty Wails. I play guitar and I sing.
Hi, I'm Skitch Patterson. I play drums and I sing backup vocals.
I'm Tofu Biggins, and I do bass guitar and backing vocals.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Well, we know you guys are right now. You're in the midst of you're about to release another album, which is really awesome. Super excited. I was a big fan of the last one, Lively Sea, so I'm super excited about it. What was it like writing this new album?
I mean, it was cool. We had a lot of song ideas in mind, and we had a lot of stuff that we finished towards the end of the year. After we got back from tour last year, we took some time down and we wrote a bunch of music, and there was a little bit of time before we figured out what kind of bass situation we were going to have and everything like that. So it was really fun. I mean, it was kind of like a guerrilla writing session because we had so many things that we were dealing with as far as flying people back to where they needed to be and getting them away from where we were, and then getting a new person and having him come out and then learn things, and sleeping on floors and having no heat and then drinking red wine, and so it was a fun album to learn and record. So.
Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
Yeah.
All types of chaos. It was chaotic in a beautiful way.
Yeah, and we got to record this album at Isaac Brock's place up in Portland, the Ice Cream Party Studios, and they were all really cool to us and everything. Actually, we had a lot of people there while we were recording. They had their techs and everything were crashing there because some things had ended abruptly, and so it was like an invasion of I don't know, it's kind of like a backstage area, tons of people walking around, then us waking up and
Hey man, can I use your shower?
yeah,
pretty much.
And then
It's
getting
fun.
loud because then the drums start at like 10 o'clock in the morning. We hear boom, 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 and the same thing with the guitars. We get real loud early in the morning, and it's right down in the kind of the art district in Portland over there, up on the hill and everything. So there's a bunch of stuff right in the neighborhood. So we get to wake people up early in the morning with whatever kind of
That's the way we like to do it.
Yeah. Well, I remember watching your Facebook feed. Like you guys posted pretty regularly, which is really cool when you get to see kind of behind the scenes how that goes. I just remember thinking that you guys they look like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Try
awesome.
to.
Yeah.
You can't take yourself too seriously these days.
Yeah.
If we're not having fun, then we're not living, because
Yeah.
that's kind of the way that we
Yeah.
roll in general. It's
Not
just,
that it's all fun, but when we're on stage and we're doing our thing, you have to make it fun. Otherwise,
Yeah, we all work hard.
yeah. Otherwise, it'd just be like working a desk job, and nobody wants to work that.
Yeah.
Being in a band should be net fun. When you do
Yeah.
the numbers, I'm having more fun than not. We'll keep this up.
Yeah, that's like a misconception a lot of people have, like, oh, it's always fun. But like yesterday, we had to do a lot of business stuff, like legal stuff, and we got really serious. But then we're here and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's still technically
We hope
work.
so. Yeah. We haven't gotten the hard questions here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of our thing too. Like our whole mantra as a band is we're really on top of your civic duty and social justice and equality and happiness is like the main thing. That this is why we do it. Is we needed a bigger microphone and what's louder than a PA for us to get our stories out, and when we can talk about the things that are relevant. I mean, a lot of the songs on the new album, we have a song called Time, and that's relevant towards things that are happening now. And
A lot of people don't like to listen to somebody in a suit, so we just like to get up there and be real sweaty and annoying.
And we have a lot of empathy. We take on a lot of the violence and the hate and everything that happens in our country. So a lot of it is dealing with a lot of the crazy things that are happening immediately, and I guess days ago as well. So
Yeah.
seems to be nonstop.
Yeah, so with all of that going on, we want to get out, and that's why we try and bring a positive attitude towards it, as if it's not a suffocating experience, and if we can all drive ourselves forward, and hopefully we can make people smile at the same time and understand that the past is the past, and moving forward, that doesn't affect us, only if we let it affect us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Almost like a gentle sword.
yeah.
In a way, like you have to be stern with what you say, but you can still say it eloquently without having to, just shove it down people's throats or have a biased opinion towards it.
Yeah.
Peace and authority.
And as always, it's best to just actually be an example of what you're trying to, put into the world, and we just kind of believe in treating people the way we want to be treated, and that goes with other bands, it goes with just people attending shows on down the line. So we try our best to lead by example first, so that way, we're not just out saying things, and then it turns out this guy's a real,
Which we try not to do.
Enter your own.
We did stuff for Bernie Sanders all year last year too. When we went out on our tour, we met people from his campaign early on in the tour, and we got a whole bunch of paraphernalia from the Bernie Sanders campaign, and they were in contact with us about a bunch of different things. In fact, we did a Sanders rally in Klamath Falls before the Oregon primaries, a couple of weeks back. So cool. We tried to stay on top of our things and do as much as we can. And when we're out on the road, we talk to people, we engage people. I mean, if you know and you don't say anything, that's worse than knowing something and just sitting blind and idle. You know what I mean? You have to, if you know something and you hear somebody saying something that's ignorant or just, I don't know.
You can't hide from the problem.
Of privilege, it's our duty to stop and say, hey, what's up with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do you think that way? Why do you feel that way? And, then to engage and challenge that and try and share similar experiences. Because all of us have been all over the place and so many crazy things. We come from Rockford, Illinois. Rockford, Illinois is a violent, dangerous city, and we've all known really weird and incredible and, just downright insane
gauntlet of human
things.
emotions.
Yeah, and the people that we know great people, we know insane people, we know. Is that guy dead yet? You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And it's the slippery slope that you run into in the place that we come from. So our similar experiences economically and socially and in the workforce is pretty similar to a lot of things that are just taking hold. Rockford was a semi-capsule of what is America today as far as we see things.
Thinking of these issues, Topher, you mentioned, it's one thing when it's a dude in a suit just, proselytizing at people. What do you think is different about, bringing these political and social messages as a band? Do you think people receive it better because it's, I don't want to say fun and entertainment, because when you're educating people, fun and entertainment are like a different thing. But do you think it's better received because you're bringing it as a form of music?
Yeah, because culturalistically, you can look at any period of time, music always has a voice. So we chose our voice as music. You can be on a soapbox, you can be on a stage, you can do art, interpretive art, however you want, surrealism. But we chose this as our medium because it's what we've always done. It's what I know. Mm-hmm. We met over a decade ago playing in other bands. Pardon me. And we are now finally in a singular band together. But I think people relate to music because it's easy to listen to. You can listen to the music and you don't necessarily have to listen to the lyrics. You can listen to whatever part of it you want and get what you want out of it. But for us, we put it all together in a package so that when you listen to it, it's much easier to understand and to figure out where you fit in that situation. Yeah. When you're listening to it, you can lose yourself. Like when I play music, I personally lose myself completely. I feel no pain, I feel no anger, no happiness. I'm just there. I can take myself out of the reality of the situation, and it's great because nobody can take that from me. So when you're listening to music, it gives people an escape. It gives them something different than having to make them focus on something they don't necessarily want to. They choose to be in there in the moment with us, and it's really cool because we get to share that with them. And not too many people get to do that in other mediums, just to connect with somebody they've never met ever, and then them understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Well, in terms of how you can, the way that you guys are putting your stuff out there, you guys talked about how you like to have fun. You want to make sure that people are having a good time. Seeing you guys perform live is a lot of fun. You guys have a really great energy when you play. It's really, really neat. Especially we got to see you guys play out at the Triangle, which is a smaller venue, but it's awesome, because you're there, the music's loud. You guys were talking to us beforehand about maybe some upcoming tours. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we had Skitch was booking a lot of stuff, and we were booking our way across the United States again. We're going to do the same thing we did last year. We're going to go out to Manhattan and hit a lot of stops and come back. And we recently picked up a new manager, and we're working with a good company that's looking to book us more shows and trying to get funding for us to be able to put out the album in a larger quantity and better quality and everything like that. So we have cut back our shows here, and we're getting ready to do some things in the UK, Europe, Croatia, and then we're going to be in Japan in what looks like November now. So we've got a lot of traveling to do and a lot of work that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And it's going to be weird because we've never gone outside of the North American continent, I guess. So it's going to be incredible. Well, I guess you have.
just for work, but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, but so it'll be really neat to get to go and see how other people react to what we do, because I mean, we're American and this is all we've ever been, so let's go see how other people do things and find out the good, find out the bad, and see how we can make their faces shocked, I guess, or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's awesome to hear, though. Like that, expansion is one of the coolest things, especially if you're in a band. Like, I think you get to experience the world very differently than when you're at work, say.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think it's extremely important right now for people such as ourselves to get out in the world and let the other countries know that there's some good eggs in this country.
Yeah.
It's not all what it looks like on the TVs.
Yeah.
And it's also for yourself too. It's really good to get perspective and to see, because like we're from Rockford, Illinois, the Midwest, and like myself, I've only been here for like just over 6 months, and like experiencing this state, it just gives you a total different perspective. It allows you to step back and to see how other people live life on their own terms. Just in different places in general, like totally different realities and aspects of living life.
Yeah, big culture shock compared to the Midwest.
Yeah, much different.
Well, guys, where's a good place fans can reach you? Are you guys on Facebook, I assume? Well, I know you are. I'm a fan.
The main place I'd say is our website.
Yeah. CaptainWails.com. CaptainWails. CaptainWails.com.
There you go.
We're also on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Do you still have the blog spot going on?
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Yeah.
We've got Captain Wails and the Harpoons.com. We've got Bandcamp.
You can look
We've got
at
everything.
hashtags.
If you Google search Captain Wales and the Harpoons, you will find us. I recommend people go to CaptainWails.com. That's the one I enjoy the most. We built that one from scratch.
It's got links for everything else on
Yeah, and it's got links for everything on there.
Perfect.
In fact, you can, the new album, it's called Every Storm Under the Sun. That's going to be up there and promoted and stuff, so you can actually pre-order a copy of it, and we're still trying to figure out how we're going to get it out and get it to everybody, but the more pre-orders we get, the
Either way,
easier
it's
it'll be
happening,
for
one
us.
way or
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, so Every Storm Under the Sun will be available real soon, and we're working that out to try and get it out for everybody, and we'll be letting people know. And we got new shirts and stuff coming out. We've got a video that we're working on. We talked about that. a few
Oh, yeah,
minutes
that's
ago.
right. That's
Yeah, we got a video that we're working on. We got a local church that we're going to rent out, and we got some crazy things that we're going to do inside this church that's going to be really fun for people. It's not, we're not sacrificing anything.
No pyrotechnics
Yeah.
or anything.
Pyrotechnics or anything.
Although we can all agree that fog and laser beams are the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Big things on the way from Captain Wales then. So CaptainWales.com.
Yeah.
Check them out, man. You guys are a blast.
Sounds like there's going to be something new for the next few years.
Yeah.
CaptainWales.com. Check them out.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got 2 million hands.
Shakes
Yeah,
all around.
I want to go up in the middle.
Everybody's going in the middle. Come on in